This is the Multimac 1260, which is the second largest four-seater in our range, and this will fit in cars such as hatchbacks like a Golf, mid-size saloon estate cars like your BMW 3 Series, Audi A4, will even fit into an Audi A3, so it's a really popular model. The two outer seats are 33 centimetres wide, the two centre seats are 30 centimetres wide. Otherwise everything works exactly the same. 5-point harness will go all the way from about 15 months up to 12 years old. And for newborns we have a rear-facing baby cradle, so this is called the Multimac, and this will fit into 3 of the 4 seat berths. If you were to have twins or triplets or even quads, we'd provide a left and a right hand Multimac, which means that you could get them in all 4 seats, so you had all the options. So I'll just show you how to prepare the seat for the Multimac. So we remove the seat cushion and then simply tuck away the harness behind the squabs here. Pop that hot strap into there, so this seat well is all nice and clear. And then the Multimac, this tongue just goes into the slot at the back of the frame there, and then there's a lock underneath the Multimac which just locks down onto the striker pin, so that is in like so. So you'd keep them in the Multimac for the first sort of 15 to 18 months or as long as possible, and then once they're ready to move forward facing, you just remove the Multimac completely with those carry handles there, and pop the seat cushion back in its place. And then that seat just turns back into a normal seat like the other 3. The 5-point harness is instantly adjustable, so you can really easily change the height. So there are 7 different height slots there, so for smaller children we'll move them down, and you want them just above their shoulders. So we've got the Ilva headrest, which provides side impact protection as well as comfort for children to fall asleep against. So this setup will take them all the way through until they're about 12 years old. So the headrest keeps moving up, the harness keeps moving up, so everything just grows with them. And then you will find from about age 5 or 6, depending on how tall they are, you've got this gap between the top of the seat and the headrest. So we have this back pad which simply slots onto the stalks and just closes that gap, so they've still got the rearwards protection as well as the side impact protection there. Now in a lot of cars with a low roof, the roof tends to slant as it gets towards the doors, so the 2 outer seats, you may find you don't actually have enough headroom above the 2 outer seats for the Ilva and the back pad as it gets higher. So in that case you could use a Tommy headrest, which is just like a standard car headrest. So this is fine from about age 6. And then once your oldest gets too big for the 5-point harness, normally around 12 years old, we've got an extra which is called a plug-in buckle, and it just lies dormant underneath the outer seat cushion. So you can actually order this with your Multimac, and that just lies under there while the 5-point harness is in use. And then once your oldest gets too big for the harness, they can then start using the seatbelt from the car, and that is an option on both outer seats. So great for an older child, and if you were taking a small adult on a short journey, that's also recommended. It's all been tested on an adult test rig, so it's perfectly safe for an adult. You can remove the Multimac in literally a minute or 2. It is a 2-person job because it's quite heavy, so actually lifting it out of the car, you will require a 2nd person with you. But to remove it, it's just a case of lifting up the 2 centre seat cushions, and then releasing the tether straps from the ratchet adjusters. So if you just squeeze that handle on the clutch there, push it back, release the tethers, the legs will come out, and then the whole unit just slides out the car.
The Multimac is the perfect solution for the growing family. As standard, it comes in a black faux leather, but you can opt for real leather and choose from an infinite range of colours and stitching options.